Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel. We don't have a name yet. Is that good?
That was awesome. Okay, so I'm Dakota. This is
I'm
Taylor,
Taylor.
and we're going to do Never Have I Ever.
Yeah, I looked up a bunch of different ones online, and
That's too much detail.
I wrote them down. Is it?
Okay, keep going.
No, now you made me feel bad.
Okay, so Taylor wrote down a bunch of Never Have I Ever, so we're gonna play. We each have.
We wrote them down because she had a chalkboard and you couldn't see it on the camera. So, okay. So the first one is, never have I ever had to run to save my life. I've never had to
I
run
don't
to
think
save my
of
life.
I mean, like in my head maybe, but like it
Many
probably,
dreams.
Yeah.
Of having to run to save my life.
I don't know, like when I like go to work in the morning, I run to my car because I'm like, oh, I might die, but I don't.
From homeless people? Or
Yeah,
just work?
live in the ghetto, so
Okay, never have I ever shoplifted.
does an apple count?
You've only ever shoplifted an apple?
Yeah, I'm an angel.
That doesn't count. That's like when you try a grape at the grocery store. Hardcore used to, but I turned 18 and then I was like, I can't go to jail.
I want a good life for my
And
family.
then the next one is, never have I ever been arrested. And I don't. I feel like it's like because there's been some close calls.
Recently, too. It's
Really close calls. But
again, angel. Ding.
okay, never have I ever pressured someone into getting a tattoo or piercing. Yeah.
Yes. All of
100%.
our
All of our friends, like, we're so guilty of that.
This one right here, this nose ring, you.
It was me. It was me when I was getting a tattoo,
Yeah.
right? I was getting a
so
tattoo,
bored.
and all my friends are in there super bored, and I was like, go get piercings. So,
And now I have a nose piercing. Actually, that was a good decision. I feel like I'm a baby and I wouldn't have like done it if you wouldn't have said it.
have told you,
Yeah.
pressured you. Okay, next one is, never have I ever walked out on a movie. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, some movies suck.
Yeah. Okay, never have I ever dined and dashed.
Never.
I'm too guilty. I worked at a restaurant. I don't know. What would I do?
I just don't know. Like, would you just walk out and like?
I would feel so guilty. Like, yeah, I've shoplifted, but like, it's just not the same. Like, it gets
It's
taken out
not.
of their check. Like, I feel
Yeah.
bad.
Wait, the whole thing gets taken out?
Yeah, Morgan said she had 2 people walk out on her and it gets taken out of her check. Yeah, it doesn't
They're like bodyguards. I can't do.
Okay, never have I ever had a paranormal experience.
Yes. What was yours?
Well, I feel like I've had many. Is that a ghost right there?
I know.
I don't know. Well, okay, so who's in the hallway?
Indeed I am.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cool. So one time when Lexi was like little, she used to like when we first moved here, she's like, yeah, there's a little girl that like walks in the hallways and blah blah blah.
Lexi told you that?
Yeah, and then after that, I was just kind of like felt weird, and then I remember I walked in the hallway one time and it smelled like perfumey, and I was just like, it probably was just like my mom that walked by, but
That's how. Yeah. I don't know.
and then I'm just a strong believer of ghosts, so I feel
Yeah.
like they're just
So you're like, I'm just open to the
Yeah.
paranormal. Mine was in, no, not Florida, New York, opposite. We were in this like haunted house. My family and I were staying there for like my cousin's wedding or something. And all of a sudden we're upstairs. It's like my grandma, my cousin, my aunt, and my mom and I. And we're all like sitting there, and all of a sudden you just hear all these pans go crashing down. And so my grandma goes down there with a flashlight.
she would. She's
My grandma,
like,
who's like 5 foot, she's like, what's going on? And she said all the pots and pans were just cleared out and laid perfectly on the floor.
at least they were neat.
I mean, I was like, was it easy to put back?
I snuck into a movie, so.
Okay.
Never, never have I ever snuck into a movie. Yes.
Again,
Have.
I'm cheap.
Have. I did it more when we couldn't go into rated R movies because you had to be 17.
Yeah.
So like I always had older friends and they would like go in and then open up the door, but I think they have alarms on the exit doors now. But we used to do that. I remember we all snuck in and it was all of us and the guy goes, "You guys have to leave," and it was a full row of just emo kids in skinny jeans. They're all just like walked out. I was like, damn. Okay, never have I ever accidentally sent someone to the hospital.
Like with cheer.
I sent Lex to the hospital because I dislocated her shoulder.
No.
We were playing superhero and I grabbed her arm too hard and it popped out and I was like,
You messed her up for this for life.
never have I ever had a physical fight. I don't think I have.
I mean, I've like punched my friend before, but
I've never gotten into like a
No.
fist fight or anything.
I'm not a violent person.
Never have I ever been slapped. I don't think I have. Who slapped you?
I feel like it was like when we were like middle school. Thou shall not be named, but that girl.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
I know. And I was like, like, I'm still traumatized now that I think about it.
I think I've been like kind of like
Yeah,
a
it
friendly
wasn't-
like, hey, what's up, like that, but not like, you fucking bitch. Like that's never, I've never gotten that.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I think it was just more like frustration, and then it was just like,
My mom's calling.
no. Action.
Never have I ever lied about a family member dying. I never even thought about that at all. Like I never even thought about that being an excuse.
I definitely have in not my finest moment.
What? Who'd you say died?
My grandpa that was sick. Well, he ended up dying, but like
We're laughing about it. We're like, who? To who?
Okay, so
Was it
remember
work?
that? No.
Oh.
God, no. It was a cheer team, Buttes. Cheer team. So I was in college, it was my first semester in college, and I cheered all my life, like we're both cheerleaders. And I was like, I'm gonna do this this college that I was going to had a new cheer team. And I get on this team and it was actually like a joke. Like I liked the people, don't get me wrong, like they were fine this. But I didn't want to go to that game that weekend. I had made prior commitments and I had forgot to tell them that when I joined the team. So I was driving, they texted me like, "Oh, see you at the game tomorrow," and I was like, oh my god. I was
Like my grandpa died.
Yeah, I was like, my grandpa died and I'm on my way back to Reading. He lives in Arkansas, but I'm a bad person. I understand that.
Yeah, I've never done that. So. Anyways, next one is never have I ever looked through someone else's phone.
You've never had a boyfriend?
I mean, yeah, but I've never looked through their phone. That's all I gotta say about that. Next one, never have I ever fainted.
Do you remember when I did?
Yeah, graduation practice.
At graduation, in front of all the seniors.
Our high school graduation. Oh wait.
It was junior year.
Oh yeah. It wasn't our graduation. It was the year before us because we had to hold the fucking flower thing.
Yeah, we had to hold these arches, and I felt so bad, so I had to pick like a JV girl, and she was like a freshman or something, and I was like falling onto it, and she said it got really heavy, and then I just like passed out while people were walking right next to me.
Yeah,
And
I wish
all
I was there. I wasn't there.
All they had was orange juice. That's it. They didn't.
Yeah.
They gave me warm orange juice to make me feel better, and I was like, I think I'm gonna die.
Like this makes it.
And then they made me go to graduation that night too. I was like, I just died, and you're still gonna make me go. It's fine.
It's fine. I don't care about my health. Never have I ever stuck gum under a table or a desk or whatever. I don't think I have. I've touched gum under a desk. That's probably been this I guess.
I just feel like, like the teacher's like, do you have gum? And you're like, no. And they're like, let me see. And you're like, I don't.
I feel like I've never gotten in trouble for chewing gum at school except for Miss Ellingson's class. She would call me out every time. I'm like, is this really still a rule? Are we in the 1940s? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
next one is never have I ever woken up drunk the next day. 100%, yeah.
People have asked me, they're like, how do you know you're like still drunk after? I'm like, I don't feel sober. Like,
You don't feel sober or hungover, so you're
Yeah.
like, I'm fucked up still.
so you're like, wait, why am I still in the mood to party? Like,
Never have I ever cheated on someone.
we're good people.
Ching. Never have I ever snuck into a party. Duh.
Every weekend.
Yeah, like I have never
We're never
actually invited.
We just walk in. That's not really sneaking in.
No, but I've definitely had to like sneak into a few parties where like there's too many people. I'm like, okay, around the fucking
Wait, we
back.
did that St. Patty's Day, like last year, remember?
No, we got let in. We had to sneak Morgan in. Oh wait, no. This last St. Pat, I don't think you were with us, but we got let in. They told Morgan she couldn't, so we had to sneak her in the back.
Why Morgan?
Because she came like 30 minutes after us, so there was hella
Wow.
people there. Never have I ever been in handcuffs. Next.
Almost been arrested too.
Never have I ever sent nudes.
Not my proudest moments either.
Okay, this is the last one. Never have I ever hooked up with someone I met online. Alright, catch us.
We don't have a cool outro, so maybe thanks for watching. We might be the only ones who watch this. Alright. Cut.
Be nothing, now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate and say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
I'm recording. Fuck.
Right. My legs are like severely asleep right now. This guitar is like, my leg is so